What's going on YouTube? Today I wanted to go into a little more depth into Thorncoin long-term staking and the returns you can expect to get. I did promise in a previous video where I talked about Thorncoin staking that I would do a more detailed run through of the numbers. So I've put that together here in a document, and I'd like to just run through this now with you, just so that you, for anyone out there that perhaps hasn't thought about it in great detail yet, or isn't great with numbers, or for any other reason, just wants a bit more clarification on the expected returns and how it all works. So hopefully you find this video useful. If you do, I'd appreciate if you hit that thumbs up, and please subscribe to the channel, and make sure you turn on the notifications bell so you know when I'm bringing out new videos in the future with useful information like this. So I'm just going to get right into it. I'm using an example based on my own investment. I currently have around 500 Thorncoin, or at least I will once my second short-term stake comes through. So I thought I'd go with this nice round figure of 500. And also I've decided to go with an $8 price tag on the Thorncoin, because obviously at the moment that is what you can lock in your loan for. Sorry, your stake. So basically any time up until the 16th, when the exchange launches, where I expect the price of Thorncoin to drop. That is usually what you can expect when a new coin hits the exchange, simply because people that have bought a large amount want to sell some off or all of them, just to make a quick profit and leave them just using house money, or if they just wanted to get in for the profit and not get involved in the staking or lending anyway. So that's likely what will happen. Hopefully after that it will rebound, with everyone putting in their stakes, and also with new people potentially buying in. So I'm definitely going to be putting in my stake, or at least some of it, at $8. I may hold some of it back to see what the price increases to, and then put the rest in. But yeah, for the sake of this example, I'm just going to say that I'm staking all of it at this price. So if I stake 500 Thorncoin at the current $8 tether price, that gives me a total stake value of 4,000 USDT. The important thing to know here is that this is fixed for the entire duration of your stake. So regardless of what happens to the price of Thorncoin, this remains the same. Okay? So based on that, if we jump to day 5, so the day you put your stake in is day 1, jumping to day 5, and if we assume an interest rate of 1% and Thorncoin price of $5, then the interest we will be paid out is 40 USD. So that is quite simply 5 times 8. Yeah? Sorry. It's not 5 times 8 at all. It's 1% of 4,000. Okay, I'll show you that quickly here. 4,000 times 0.01, that's 40. Okay, so that's our payout. Now, we of course get paid in Thorncoin, not in USD. So if we take out our if we withdraw our interest, it gets converted into Thorncoin. So if we were to do that, then obviously at 5 USD per coin, that's 40 divided by 5, we would get 8 coins. So I hope that's really clear there on how I've got these two numbers here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump ahead up to sort of like a month, using slightly different figures just to show you how it affects the payout. So jumping to day 10, assuming the same interest rate of 1%, and assuming that the price of Thorn has gone back up to $8, then we would be getting the same payout of $40 US, because the interest rate hasn't changed, and of course our stake value is always the same. So 1% of 4,000 is still 40. Okay, so that is the interest payable. Now again, when we withdraw this, it's converted into Thorncoins. Now, because the price of Thorncoin has gone back up to $8, we are now only getting 5 Thorncoins for this $40, because 40 divided by 8 is 5. Jumping ahead to day 15, if we expect an increase in, if we get an increase in interest to 1.5, then our payable interest jumps up to 60 USD. And if the price of Thorn was stable at around $8, then we would now be getting paid a bit more in Thorncoin, simply because the interest rate has gone up. So the USD value that we receive from our loan has increased, and therefore that divided by the 8 is slightly more. Okay? Jumping ahead to day 20, same interest rate as the last one, but now Thorncoin has greatly increased in value. So we're still getting the 60 USD payout, but when converted to Thorncoins, we're only getting 3 coins, 60 over 20. So I hope, having run through them, it really makes sense how the payout works, and how a change in either interest rate or Thorncoin price will affect the payout you get. What I wanted to do now was run through a possible scenario of what sort of revenue profit you can expect, using the same figures that I've done here. Day 1 to 5 we get paid out 8 coins. Okay, that's really what you need to know. So here, 5 days times 8, that's 40 coins. Days 6 to 10, where the price had dropped, okay, we valued it at $5. So 5 times 5 is 25. Days 11 to 15, the value of Thorncoin was $7.50, so we've got $37.50. So this, I'm going to actually just change this, so that's Thorn. So this is the number of days, and this is the number of Thorncoin that we're getting paid out each of those days, okay? So just running through them. So here, because the price of Thorncoin jumped up so much, we're only getting paid out 3 coins, 2.5, 2.25, okay? So as the value of Thorncoin increases, we get paid out less coins. But the important thing to know is that because the value of those coins is greater, if we take them out and sell them on the exchange, we're still getting that value. So we're getting a greater payout. if we decide to withdraw that money and exchange it for Bitcoin. So looking at days 1 to 5, I've based this on a 25% reinvestment strategy. Would help if I spelled it right. Okay, so here, this is the payout you receive, and what's left is what you've held on to in order to reinvest. So 25% of 40 is 75% of 40 is 30. So that's what we're selling and taking out as our earnings, and the 10 left over is what we will reinvest. Okay. So selling 30 of these Thorncoins at the $5 price tag, that's going to get us $150. Of Bitcoin. That's the thing to bear in mind here, guys. We're never withdrawing directly into dollars on any of these platforms. We're withdrawing Bitcoin, assuming the price doesn't change a great amount on the day that you withdraw it, and during the time it takes you to sort of withdraw and then convert and then sell your Bitcoin somewhere like Coinbase, then this is roughly the amount of dollars you can expect to get by the end of the day. Okay, but of course you could hold on to the Bitcoin and wait for it to appreciate in value. So this could in fact be worth a lot more if you decide to do that. Conversely, it could be a lot less if it happened to go down. So of course you've got to decide what you want to do once you've actually withdrawn your earnings in Bitcoin. So that's sort of a different matter. Anyway, so days 6 to 10, 75% of 25 is 18. We sell them off at $8 each. We get $90 worth of Bitcoin. And we're left over with 7 added to our reinvestment pool. Okay, and on like that we go through these days 26 to 30, so working up to a month. We sell at $50 each, so I've gone up to quite a high price tag here. I mean, it's something I guess we all hope that Thorncoin will reach. You never know, but again, this is obviously just a hypothetical scenario. But that would give you $400 worth of Bitcoin. So working on these numbers, the total revenue, the total payout that we extract, which is 75% of our total payouts, is $1,354 in a month. And bearing in mind the initial investment for 500 Thorn, obviously this depends on when you bought your Thorncoin, which round of the ICO, or indeed you may buy it on the exchange when it first starts, in which case this would be a lot different as well. But based on roughly what I paid for my investment, I would take out 1,000 profit from that, and then I would be completely in the clear. So I no longer have any money invested in Thorncoin. Everything I get is pure profit, and I have nothing to lose. That is a return on investment of a whopping 280% or more. 280%, guys, in a month is unheard of. Okay? So I mean, that just goes to show the possibilities that these ICOs can offer. And obviously that is weighed out with a substantial amount of risk, and you know, that's just what you've got to decide at the end of the day. Is it worth it for you? What's your risk tolerance? How much have you got to lose? and how much you want to win. But yeah, so after taking out all that profit, it would leave us with 37 and a bit Thorncoin to reinvest. And by that point, obviously, with Thorncoin being $50, if we reinvested that into a staking pool, it would be for a stake value of $1,862, which would then obviously sort of compound on this and increase what we're getting overall. So I hope I have explained that well enough for you to follow, and I hope it makes sense. This is all done according to my best understanding of how Thorncoin payouts and long-term lending works. That's not to say I'm definitely correct on everything. I may well be wrong. If there is anything that you notice that is not correct on here, do let me know in the comments so I can adjust it. I'm not here to try and trick anyone. I'm just trying to help myself mainly, but also share that with you guys and help you understand the potential earnings from this platform. So thanks for watching this, guys. Like I said, if you found it useful, please hit that like button and share it with anyone else you know that has invested in Thorn. I wish you the best of luck in the platform. Let's all cross our fingers and hope that they deliver and give us all some sweet ass paydays. So yeah, subscribe, turn on that notifications bell, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.